This is a special presentation from News Channel Nebraska. And Sports is presented by Medica. With a Medica health plan, you're not just covered, you're cared for. Liberty First Credit Union, banking with purpose. Find out more at libertyfirstcu.com. Teammates Mentoring. Join the team, be a mentor. Go to teammates.org today. And by Midway Auto. For your next vehicle, go to thinkmidway.com.
The Nebraska Girls Basketball Showcase rolls on. Game 3 of 8 today features 2 teams with championship aspirations, including a team that's already cut down the nets very recently in the Oakland-Craig Knights, taking on the 8-4 upstart Cougars from Cross County. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Kearney High School alongside Lou Siefker. I'm Eric McKay, desperately looking for a place to plug in my phone. As soon as I find it, we will be all set. Lou, fascinating matchup here. We've got Oakland-Craig, a team that is, cut down the nets in Class C2 a year ago. They've got some teams that have kind of invaded Class C2 and think that they're championship contenders. Pender, a team we'll see later on today. Yeah. The class that Pender left is Class D1. And now you've got Cross County hoping to fill that vacuum that Pender left. A game like today, I think win or lose, gets Cross County closer to that goal. Well, yeah,
you're playing a great competition, obviously, if you're a team like Cross County. And you want to play teams like Oakland-Craig, a team that, as you said, trying to replace. Oakland-Craig they're just a really good basketball team. They've got experience. They're solid. And for Cross County today, I think it's important because they're coming off a pretty big loss to Sutton. Yeah. Got to play well early. Got to keep that confidence going. Try to stay in this game and make it a 4-quarter contest.
One of the players that will be helping them do that is a player that you see so often in girls basketball nowadays, that do-it-all type player for Cross County. They're going to need Eden Peterson to have a huge game to be successful here today.
Yeah, almost 14 points a game, and she averages almost 4 rebounds. He's an assist person, a good steal person, too. Defensively, can you get some transition buckets? I think it's going to be tough to consistently score in the half court against a team like Oakland-Craig. So can you get some steals? Can you get some transition buckets? Wherever that easy offense comes, it's got to be there, and I think Eden Peterson's a player that can do that.
Best three-point shooter on the team as well, 29% on the season. Meanwhile, Oakland-Craig, you name it. But there's one player that stands out even among a team of standouts. Briar Ray could play for any team in any class in the state of Nebraska.
Yeah, men's or women's, I think. I mean, she's 19.5 points a game to go with almost 11 rebounds. If you average a double-double, I don't care what class you're in, you're a great player. And then let's just throw in 4.5 assists a game. I mean, and 3 steals. What doesn't she do? If Briar Ray gets going in this ball game and gets in that rhythm, it could be a long afternoon for Cross County.
Also 3 steals a game, Oakland-Craig, one of those patented pressure defense teams, likes to turn defense and offense for Coach Scott Kaczynski. She'll be the one keying that for them as well. When we come back, we'll talk starting lineups, tell you a bit more about these schools, and get you set for action. We roll on the Nebraska Girls Basketball Showcase on News Channel Nebraska.
By Schaefer's, we are more than just TVs and appliances. And by Claybaugh Pharmacy, your locally owned hometown pharmacy.
Hey, it's me, one of those students on the waiting list for a Teammates mentor. I've heard Teammates is so fun and awesome. You get to talk, laugh, play games, and hang out with a positive, caring adult once a week at school. Teammates helps students believe in themselves, and 97% of mentees are proud to be a part of it. I'd love to be one of those mentees, but we need more mentors. So if you got an hour a week to be someone a student like me can count on, go to teammates.org today. Join the team. Be a mentor.
Welcome back to the Nebraska Girls Basketball Showcase on News Channel Nebraska alongside Lou Siefker. Brandon Axelman on the sidelines. I'm Eric McKay, getting you set for action between Oakland-Craig and Cross County. Let's talk School Spotlight, brought to you by the Kearney Chamber of Commerce, proudly supporting the Nebraska Girls Basketball Showcase, celebrating talent and investing in Kearney's future. Cross County, the Cougars, they're out of the Crossroads Conference. That's from Stromsburg, Nebraska. Fun fact about Stromsburg, Nebraska, it is the home of a G.I. Joe. Leatherneck, canonically, is from Stromsburg, Nebraska. So there you go, folks. There's your fact to grow on today. Cross County, the home of a famous G.I. Joe. No action figures that I know of that are from Burt County, but Oakland-Craig, certainly a great school nonetheless. Out of that extremely competitive East Husker Conference, they will be well represented here today. We'll see Pender later on. Probably going to see Oakland-Craig a few times later this year on News Channel Nebraska as well, as we'll be broadcasting the East Husker Conference Championships later this season as well. The Knights have had a lot of success in girls basketball for Scott Gazinski over the years. Well, what an atmosphere so far. Congratulations to Alma. A last-second buzzer-beating shot to get the win over Tri-County. It would be interesting to see if we're able to get something like that tonight. Cross County obviously punching up a bit, trying to punch above their weight class. Oakland-Craig, they've been the standard bearer in a lot of ways in Class C to a couple of titles in the last, over the last few years for Coach Scott Gazinski. There you see him there. So I think for Cross County, this is all about just learning what, I'm not saying they can't win this game, but it's all about just learning about what level of competition is like to be a championship caliber team.
Well, I think that's the, what you're telling your team, if you're Coach Bozard, is that you're telling your team, compete today. I mean, you mentioned that they lost to Sutton and pretty handily the last time out. So it's really about showing up, competing, and giving yourself that chance. Play well. Take this game into the fourth quarter if you at all can.
The lights are out. That means it is time to talk starting lineups. That's brought to you by Medica. With a Medica health plan, you're not just covered, you're cared for. They have a very cool presentational style here at the Kearney High School for this. There you see the starting five for Cross County. We talked about Eden Peterson. Adrian Waller has been a good second option for them, averaging just shy of 8.7 rebounds a game. Olive Peterson, a very good point guard for them as well, averaging just shy of 3 assists per game for the Cross County Cougars. Cougars coming in with a record of 8-4, like you said, Lou, off a tough loss to Sutton. Hoping that they can bounce back and at least play well here in a statewide showcase against a state-caliber program. Cross County is a school that has had plenty of success over the years. As you get a look at the, that's so cool. But they really do it up big here. The Kearney Chamber of Commerce, this event, they go all out to celebrate girls high school basketball in the state of Nebraska. And we appreciate it. Lou, we were talking about it on our way up. Over the last 10, 15 years, the growth of high school basketball, high school girls basketball specifically, the growth in the quality, the level of play, it is remarkable. As you got to get the night vision goggles on to see us here with the lights off. But it is really something how girls basketball has grown, and I think this event and its success is a reflection of that.
Well, I think you always had good players. True. I don't know that you had the depth, the number of good players. I mean, the girls basketball has really taken off, and you're going to see that today. You're going to see that we talked about the top players, but you're going to see a lot of players on these teams all day today. The second, third options that are really good basketball players.
Cross County was at state last year. You might recall, lost to Elkhorn Valley in the opening round. They've been, in fact, 3 years in a row, but have not gotten past that first-round mark, falling to teams like Crofton and to Bishop Newman. They were state runner-up back in 2006. That was to Humphrey St. Francis. Only 4 trips to state all-time as a program. But again, 3 in a row. This is a growing program. They're trying to get to that next level. They want to get to the level of this starting five is at right now. We talked about Briar Ray, just shy of 20 and 11 a game. You can't do much better than that. But Sonia Gazinski, she is fantastic. She'd be the number one option on just about every other team in the state of Nebraska. You've also got Hillary Ray, over 30% shooting from 3, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 2.5 assists per game. Carolyn Magnuson, Mia Thompson, this is a team full of role players. The thing that stands out about this Oakland-Craig team, Lou, everybody knows their role. They know where they fit in to help this team be successful.
Yeah, kind of a been there, done that thing. Yeah. I mean, it's defending state champs, and there was a lot of those names we saw last year down in Lincoln. So, it's you have the opportunity, if you're Coach Scott Gazinski, to start off the season with a lot of experience. And therefore, you can, as the season progresses, you can put a lot of things in that these kids can pick up on very quickly, and that's such a luxury to have.
Oakland-Craig coming into this one with a record of 10-2, but their losses, Pender, a team that we'll see later on today, they're taking on a Class A school. If you're to give you an idea of the kind of competition they're taking on, and Omaha Nation, who has been kind of a surprising Class C1, 11-1 this year. They're a very good team. Took down Oakland-Craig this past Tuesday. They're coming off a 64-26 win over Stanton just last night. How about that? That's a quick turnaround. They were at home against Stanton last night,
yeah.
And now here it is just past lunchtime, tipping it off against Cross County here on a Saturday afternoon.
I thought it was going to be tough for us, but we're old guys.
Well, yeah, everything's tough for me. And anything before noon, pretty difficult for me at the age I'm getting. All right, we're excited to bring this one to you. Oakland-Craig in their home whites, trimmed in orange. Cross County in their road navy blues.
I think these first 8 minutes very important, obviously, for Cross County. Get off to that good start, so important against a good team, and especially coming off a tough loss.
Center circle, opening tip away. We are underway at Kearney High. Glad you could join us for Game 3 of 8 of the Nebraska Girls Basketball Showcase here on News Channel Nebraska. Cross County going right to the rack and rejected. That's Briar Ray with the block of Eden Peterson. Oakland-Craig quickly the other way, tipped out, and Cross County will have it on offense once again.
It's something we've seen Scott Gazinski teams do a lot. Pressure, full court pressure right out of the gate.
And that's what they bring. Basically 2 on the ball until they get across the timeline. Eden Peterson running point. Oakland-Craig settling into his own look defensively. Good look down low, good help defense though. Cross County's got to back out of it. Left side, that's Chloe Johnston. Now on the wing, Adrienne Waller. Empty corner drive, not there. Shot clock a going concern. Cougars need to get something off, and drawing damage is Olive Peterson. Peterson will head to the line with 3 seconds to go. That's what you want to do. It gets down to 5. Just get toward the bucket and get something up, see what can happen.
Nothing wrong with the Cougars being patient on offense against Oakland-Craig. You don't want to hoist up quick shots or force shots, because Oakland-Craig can make you pay quickly on the other end. So you want to get good shots in your offensive set, and sometimes it takes a while to find that against a good defense like Oakland-Craig. But patience, I think, a virtue today for Cross County.
Olive Peterson splits the pair, 64% free throw shooter on the year, and it's Cross County striking first. Cross County running kind of a matchup zone. Here's Ray. The All-Stater splits the defense and gets the first field goal of the ball game.
Yeah, Ray's a player that can do that. It's very difficult to keep her away from the basket.
So Oakland-Craig up 2-1 early going. Lob left side tipped out of bounds. Cross County will inbound right in front of the Oakland-Craig bench. Staying patient once again. Oakland-Craig will slow you down. Entry pass, kick back out, open momentarily. But Cross County off and running again. Deep into the shot clock once again. Wanting 3, getting 3. That's Peterson. She has all 4 of the Cougars' points thus far.
Couple good possessions by Cross County. Work the basketball and find an open shot, and most importantly, make those open shots.
Back comes Oakland-Craig. Gazinski. Tipped out, drive and dish, open 3, off the mark. Rebound to Kelsey Brem. Pushing tempo are the Cougars. Well, they had an open 3, missed it. Peterson gives it up left side now, Johnston. Off the up fake, a little bit of room. Oakland-Craig's help defense, though. They don't let anything get to the rack easily, that's for sure. Entry pass, quick double, but a foul. Hand check foul going to be called on Carolyn Magnuson, her first.
Again, I like the discipline right now of Cross County. No forced shots, no quick shots.
See the replay there, brought to you in part by Beatrice Community Hospital. Incredible care, incredibly close. Also by Mead Lumber, making you feel at home from design to finish. Fresh shot clock for Cross County after the foul. Triple team down low. Boy, they are really trying to erase Adrienne Waller, make them a perimeter team.
The triple team forced the turnover.
At the other end, offensive foul. It was a close one. But Oakland-Craig, the defender probably had position there. Also, that extended arm didn't help either.
Yeah.
And that's the second on Magnuson.
I think it's the off arm there that you're looking at.
And again, it's one of those things for Oakland-Craig. They just finished playing basketball not even 12 hours ago. Drove probably 3.5 hours from Oakland to Kearney, and now are trying to get this game going. It could be some soft legs early on.
Yeah, maybe. Good thing that they're very youthful in this high school. Tend to bounce back quicker.
Right side three, missed. Long rebound tracked down by Waller. Cross County resets, fresh shot clock. Honestly, Lou, I think they're okay with a slower tempo game today.
Absolutely. You get in a track meet with Oakland-Craig, you're probably not gonna win a ball game. So,
well, there you see that swarming defense of Oakland-Craig. Cross County has not put up a shot inside the mid-post yet this game.
But you mentioned that Oakland-Craig just played not 12 hours ago. Why not make them defend you?
Yeah.
Make them defend that shot clock. And if you can get good shots toward the end of that shot clock, then you've done your job.
Briar Ray to the rack, stripped out of bounds. Oakland-Craig will inbound. Oakland-Craig just struggling to get a shot off.
Yeah.
I don't know if you count that as a shot. They're 1 for 1 from the field. 4:33 to go in the quarter. Entry pass taken away. Back comes Cross County.
1 shot, 3 turnovers, not the way Oakland-Craig wanted to start, and now a quick turnover going the other way.
There's a double dribble as Eden Peterson was trying to get set up. So, Oakland-Craig, number 2 team in the NCN rankings in Class C2, into the front court. Thompson. Ray. Pivots and passes. This is Hillary Ray. Weaving into the lane. Kicking out. Ray wants 3. Gets 3. Automatic. Briar Ray with 5.
Is it obvious to say that she's really good? I mean, we saw her take the ball in between 2 defenders and score a moment ago. Now steps out to the 3-point line and swishes it.
Oakland-Craig regaining the lead. Cross County breaks the press. Peterson runs point. Picked up by Briar Ray. Screen at the high post. A little too good, say the officials. Offensive foul called on Waller.
Some turnovers here, last couple possessions by Cross County. Got to be clean, I think, in this game as much as you can. Avoid those turnovers. Can't give away possessions against Oakland-Craig.
Timeout called. We'll come back. 5-4 Oakland-Craig with the lead. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Buffalo County Community Partners, because your life matters and help is always here. And by Midway Auto. For your next vehicle, go to thinkmidway.com.
Other companies have the revolving door. Every time we come into Schaefer's, it's always the same people. And the big thing to me is they know you by name. They know who you are, which makes a person like myself feel just warm and welcome here. And that's what's great about Schaefer's.
Schaefer's has the essential Whirlpool appliances you need, from refrigerators and air fry ranges to laundry pairs to keep your clothes clean and sanitized at everyday low prices. At Schaefer's, we are more than just TVs.
Back in our first quarter, brought to you by John Henry's. Their family serving yours. Alongside Lou Siefker, Brandon Axman on the sidelines. I'm Eric McKay. 5-4 Oakland-Craig with the lead early on. Both defenses have settled in. Lou, a bit sluggish, I think. It feels like a noon game on a Saturday, quite frankly.
Yeah, very much so. Both teams trying to kind of feel things out here, and both teams need to take better care of the basketball.
Good news for Oakland-Craig as this 3 is hoisted. That's their first miss. The problem is that's only their 3rd attempted shot. Gazinski misses from deep. Pretty much everybody in their starting lineup can shoot pretty well. They've got 3 over 30% as Cross County can't beat the 10 seconds. There's that pressure defense of the Knights.
That's 3 quick turnovers for Cross County.
You see Coach Beauchart for Cross County. Also the head football coach with the Cougars. Briar Ray, good ball reversal. One-on-one, she's going to be tough to stop.
Yeah, not very many players in the state can hang with Briar Ray one-on-one.
Cross County lobbing it across timeline, this time to beat the 10. Eden Peterson gives Waller. Peterson backing out. Waller sets the screen, gets the switch. Now clears out, tough shot. And the rebound to Marissa Bozeman, seeing her first action. Eden Peterson 0 for 3 from the field to start the game. Tough pass, turned over. See if Cross County can settle in, get another quality look. Olive Peterson got a 3 early on. It's not been easy, though, for the Cougars. Here's Kelsey Brim. Spotting up from the wing. Oh, wow. Talk about a shooter's roll. The problem is it bounced off the shot clock, so take it off the board. And I'm just seeing Coach Beauchart text his AD saying, do away with the shot clock rule. Because if the shot clock rule wasn't in there, that shot would have counted.
Okay. I mean, you can use, I think you should be able to use anything to support a student.
As long as you call it first, right?
Yeah, you got to.
It's like
say it.
Nice job denying the ball entry to Ray. I think that's what you got to do, is just try to keep them from getting the ball to her. Easier said than done.
Yeah, exactly. You definitely have to get help on Briar Ray when she touches the ball and try to keep her from touching it in the post.
Great effort there by Waller to go down and get it. Another turnover. Cross County's got an outlet if they want it. Oh, mishandled on the pass, though. Oakland-Craig gets it back.
Right, I mean, for Cross County, you want to take advantage of those transition opportunities.
Gazinski backs out, kicks Anderson. Cross County doing a nice job keeping most of Oakland-Craig in front of them. Drive and dish, extra pass. Gazinski thought 3, thought better of it, floats it up Trae Young style and drops it.
It's the floater in the lane. And there you go. It's we haven't really said much about Sonia Gazinski yet, but she's another player that can score at a high level.
Coach's daughter, 14.5 a game. Oakland-Craig, now a extended run here. Good drive, drawing damage. Eden Peterson drawing the foul, I believe, on Ray. That is her first.
Great job by Peterson to quick spin move there and got Ray on her hip and then used her body to draw contact. That was a smart play. This is the first free throw, but you get a chance to score and you get a foul on Briar Ray. That's a couple good things in one move.
But if Cross County is going to hang with Oakland-Craig, they have to make free throws. Yeah. Pretty good free throw shooting team, honestly. Waller, Peters, and both Petersons all make about 2/3 of the free throws they take. Gazinski weaves from the elbow. Too strong. Finds its way to Hillary Ray from the left block, in and out. And the rebound to Peterson. Shot clock off for Cross County. Coach Beauchart telling them to take 1. They get a good shot here. I got to feel like they're going to be feeling pretty good after this first quarter.
Yeah, you'd love to have a bucket here to end the quarter with momentum.
Oakland-Craig defending at the volleyball line. Double drag. Dribble handoff. Shot up. No. Out of bounds. Oakland-Craig will have 1.5.
Yeah, not a lot of time here, but push it up the floor. Maybe get a long heave.
Nice job to strip it away from Gazinski. No shot. That'll be the end of the first quarter. Oakland-Craig starting to find a little bit of momentum, but Cross County hanging early on. Briar Ray showing what she can do, which is a little bit of everything. Hitting from outside as well. Oakland-Craig up 9-5 after 1. You're watching the Nebraska Girls Basketball Showcase on News Channel Nebraska.
Kearney, Nebraska is the getaway you never knew you needed. With comfortable, premium lodging, eclectic shopping, and a variety of locally owned craft food and drink options, Kearney has something for everyone. By day, you'll find rich history, outdoor adventure, and some of America's most unique attractions. And by night, our many entertainment options, dazzling performances, and unique hangouts offer the perfect way to unwind. Visit Kearney. It's so much more than just in the middle.
From the heart of Nebraska to across the state, RMV Construction is building more than just structures. We're building trust. RMV Construction has grown from humble beginnings to become a trusted name across central Nebraska and beyond. With unmatched craftsmanship, cutting-edge innovation, and an unwavering commitment to customer satisfaction, we deliver projects on time, on budget, and above expectations. Trusted, local, proven. RMV Construction in Kearney and Lincoln. Let's build your vision together.
Back at Kearney High, game 3 of 8, Nebraska Girls Basketball Showcase. On News Channel Nebraska, alongside Lou Siefker, I'm Eric McKay. Lou, so far, Oakland-Craig showing what they're capable of offensively. Cross County hanging around, though, early on.
Yeah, good sign that you're in the ball game still.
Open three, doesn't fall. Hillary Ray 0 for 2 from the field. Briar Ray has 7 of Oakland-Craig's 9 points. Olive Peterson with 4 of Cross County's 5. And they were going to beat 10, so Cross County calls timeout. We'll take one as well. 9-5, Oakland-Craig with the lead. It's the Nebraska Girls Basketball Showcase on NCN.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Buffalo County Fair. Save the date, July 22nd through the 27th for the Buffalo County Fair in Kearney. And by News Channel Nebraska. Want to know which games we're televising each week? Follow us on X at NCN Sports.
So this yellow jacket, it basically symbolizes that it's showtime.
The Yellow Jackets are a throwback to Monday Night Football.
The 1970s, Keith Jackson, Howard Cosell.
That was the big broadcast in the country. Now we're the big broadcast in Nebraska.
When News Channel Nebraska is covering a game, we want you to know that we take it seriously. We want to dress sharp. We have pride in what we do.
And we're going to wear those yellow jackets to show people, you know, we're a little old school, but we're also the important broadcast.
Cross County calling a timeout to save the possession. They were not going to beat the 10 seconds. Alongside Lou Siefker, I'm Eric McKay. There's that pressure defense from Oakland-Craig again. Peterson. Dribble handoff, Olive Peterson now. Brem trying to set a down ball screen. Gets a little opening from the elbow and hits. Eden Peterson's first field goal.
Back down those mid-range jumpers when they present themselves.
Oakland-Craig quickly the other way. Good footwork, good clear out, though. Brem the rebound. Peterson, entry pass Waller, kicks right back out. Open triple, too strong, doesn't get the roll. Peterson says, look what I found. She gets a trip to the line after the offensive rebound. But Luke, Cross County, if they're going to keep collapsing on Waller like that, she did a nice job finding the open shooter, leads to a trip at the line.
That's such a key when that defense collapses like that you find yourself open, you knock down the shots. A couple free throws here. First one goes in, so you're only a point down if you're Cross County. You may tie it with a free throw. And, you know, one of the things I think you're worried about a little bit was turning the basketball over. They've done that. They've had 6 turnovers, but none of them have really led to transition points. The turnovers have come in the half court.
Eden Peterson makes both for this quarter, 5 for the game, and we're tied at 9. Kick right side, Gazinski. Thompson. Nice job to split the defense. Switches to the left hand. Sorry, that's Carolyn Magnuson. My apologies. Magnuson's first bucket.
A good finish there, left-handed finish. Oakland-Craig trying to get the ball inside.
Into the front court. Peterson. Waller trying to get set up. Had the seal that time. They're a little hesitant, I think, to go inside right now, Lou.
Yeah.
Waller trying to get a seal this time. Instead, it's up top to Brem. Shot clock down to 8 again. Cross County showing they work well inside of 10 on the shot clock. Good drive, but Briar Ray the rebound.
Excellent drive.
Now Kaczynski. Nice move to get past the defense. Too strong on the shot. Chloe Johnston pulls down the board.
A couple of good moves, back-to-back possession, but no points either way.
Transition triple off the mark. Ray the rebound. Gazinski, 2-on-1. Ray riding sidecar. She gets the pass. Back to Gazinski, who's hacked and heads to the line. Here in our second quarter, supported by Steve Carper and the crew at O Street Carpet.
I really see where the shots are coming from for the Knights. Getting a lot of paint touches here. And why not when you've got players like Briar Ray and at the free throw line, Sonia Gazinski, if I could say that.
Gazoon-Height.
Yeah, it sounded like I sneezed, didn't it? But, you get those paint touches,
yep.
And that's going to create a lot of other things for the Knights. This is a team, they're 10-2. They're 2 losses. Pender and Omaha Nation, those two teams are 22-2. So they've played good competition.
Gazinski can't hit either. That's a 77% free throw shooter coming up empty. Can Cross County take advantage? Entry pass, kicked out. Peterson working on Ray. Underneath for a corner 3. Too strong. Battle for the rebound. Won by Ray. Looked like the ball was kicked. Now, the one thing about that last foul, it was the second on Waller. So she has to sit, and now you're not getting a lot of paint touches, or at least the potential for paint touches from Cross County.
Yeah. And I like the last drive into the paint. The Oakland-Craig, a bigger team, but you have to be kind of fearless there going inside and attacking that defense. And if you can get a dribble drive toward the lane, a lot of times that creates opportunities on the backside, but also gets you to the free throw line more.
So it looks like a break for Cross County here. The ball was kicked by an Oakland-Craig player. So Cross County will get it back with a fresh shot clock. Out of the stack, Peterson kicks up top to Brim. Now Bretta Webb seeing her first action. She's now top of the key. Inside out, Cross County staying patient. They've really been the whole game. Have not seen a bad shot taken from them. Quick collapse inside. Tied up. Possession arrow will keep it with Cross County. Folks, stay tuned for our halftime highlights coming up. Those brought to you by Sartor Heyman Jewelers.
Well, not only is Oakland-Craig getting the ball inside on offense, they are eliminating those paint touches here. You see several triple teams when the ball's entered into the post. And if you get that, you got to pass it out of that quickly.
High screen for Peterson. Oakland-Craig switches. Spot up triple from the wing. Rattles home. Kelsey Brim's first 3 in 3 attempts. Quick hands the other way. Boy, that got through the wicket somehow.
Yeah.
Marissa Mosman gets her first bucket.
Not sure how that got to Mosman, but she took advantage of it.
So 13-12 now. Oakland-Craig with the lead. Empty corner. They'll go inside, kick back out for the 3. Mosman out with the rebound. Ray, still no points this quarter. Looking to change that here perhaps. Instead, Magnuson kicks far side, open tray off the shot clock. That's the second time we've seen that. It's impressive. They should get credit. At least give them 2 points for that or something. Give them a point and a half. How about that?
I'll take that.
Let's add half points.
I wonder if she called around the rim 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, that's the problem. She called off the shot clock. She did not call 7:20, so it doesn't count. Now Cross County looking to regain the advantage. It's been a back-and-forth game. Neither team is led by more than 4. Entry pass. This time no double. They get a shot in the lane. That's their first paint shot of the game.
Yeah.
Doesn't go down for Waller. Quickly comes Oakland-Craig. Cross County's doing a nice job getting back on defense, Lou. Oakland-Craig off of missed shots. They're so used to being able to get those transition buckets. Cougars have limited that today.
A good transition defense, but also not turning it over in the full court.
Nice play off the inbound. Hillary Ray has her first bucket.
I think overall Cross County has had a pretty good shot selection here in this first half.
Cougars will go with a ball reversal here. Peterson swinging right side. Olive Peterson, who has all but 2 of her team's points this quarter. Now Peterson trying to go baseline. Cut off by Ray. Finds the cutter. It's Waller, mishandled. Got it back somehow. Well, that's strength to regather that ball, get it up enough to get to the line.
It was good recognition that time. Waller didn't immediately go when she had an opportunity, but did recognize the lane was open. A good pass there to Waller, and that's what we talk about. Getting the ball inside. Lots of good things happen when you have opportunities around the rim.
That foul on Emma Anderson, her first. Hey, folks, stick around for our halftime show brought to you by RMV Construction. Trusted, local, proven RMV Construction, located in Kearney and Lincoln. Both free throws fall. We got a 1-point game once again. Those are Waller's first points. Got to figure the Cougars like to see her get going. Remarkably, their leading scorer has been somewhat limited, Eden Peterson, although she's picked it up a bit here in the second. Good active defense again. Traffic in the paint, ball loose, out of bounds. That's going to go Cross County's way.
Now, Mosman made the mistake when she got the basketball and put it on the floor. And that allowed the scrum to develop, lost the ball out of bounds. And unfortunately for Oakland-Craig, at the beginning of that possession, Mosman was underneath the basket, wide open. They missed her.
So now another opportunity for the Cougars to take the lead on the number 2 team in Class C2, Cross County in Class D1. Entry pass Waller. Help comes late, but she walked with it.
Dragging that pivot foot.
I think that's the type of indecision you just get used to, grabbing the ball and there's 3 people in your face right away.
Yeah, when you're getting used to getting surrounded.
Now Ray trying to leave it down low. Boy, Cross County has been active defensively. I've been impressed by their effort. And Cross County will get a timeout called. We'll take one as well. 15-14, Oakland-Craig leading. Cross County hanging around. You're watching the Nebraska Girls Basketball Showcase on NCN.
I spend with purpose because I bank with purpose at Liberty First Credit Union. With my Liberty Plus checking account, I can earn extra cash just for spending on everyday things, like groceries, online or in-store purchases, and lunch. At Liberty First, anyone can join, so start earning money to spend on the things you love. Start banking with purpose. Start banking with Liberty First Credit Union.
Anything for the floor, O Street Carpet has it and more. From little feet to little paws, to updates and overhauls. From soft and cozy to durable and resilient. From something that blends in or something that's different. From DIY to custom install, O Street Carpet can help you with it all. Whatever your needs are for the floor, O Street Carpet has it and more.
15-14, Oakland-Craig with the lead on our scoreboard. Brought to you by Aurora Cooperative. Go green with E15 and fill up at your nearest A-stop today. Also proudly presented by Visit Kearney. Find it all in Kearney.
I think Cross County's got to be excited right now where they're at. Only down 1 inside 2 minutes before halftime. I think they've played the type of half they want to play.
Corner 3 left open, short. Gazinski finds it in traffic, and then she's fouled. 2 active defensively. That's Kelsey Brem's first. But that was a good look by Peterson. She's 0 for 4 from beyond the arc.
So I think you want to avoid, if you're the Cougars here, you don't want a mini run here by Oakland-Craig, because you played, again, a good half only down 1.
Ray drives, kicks Gazinski. Fades away, gets the shooter's touch. Boy, that's a tough shot.
Yeah.
Sonia Gazinski with 4.
Right-handed shooter moving left. Yeah, that's a difficult, I guess, a geometric angle to take there.
That's mathematics. Waller, Peterson. Working out of the corner is Webb. Spots up, left it short. Nice effort by Webb to track down the offensive rebound. Mad scramble, ball didn't touch rim. Shot blocked. Great defensive set by Cross County there. Or by Oakland-Craig, I should say. It was Ray with the block. Now Gazinski wants three. Left it short, Peterson the board, and she's fouled. That'll be the third on Carolyn Magnuson.
And Peterson, the smaller player, just beat her to the position there. Got inside. You see it right there. And unfortunately, if you're an Oakland-Craig fan, Magnuson trying to go over the back there on a rebound that was already secured. Those type of fouls frustrate you because you didn't really need it.
So Magnuson will sit for the rest of this half, all 33 seconds of it. About a half-second difference between shot and game clock. This is essentially the last possession if Cross County wants it. Trying to get something open for one of the Petersons.
It's pressure way up by the timeline, making it tough.
Good give and go to the rack. Shot blocked, but a foul called. Oakland-Craig fans don't like it. Mia Thompson thought she had a clean one, but instead a well-drawn-up play sends Peterson to the line.
I think that's one of the things I've been most impressed about with Cross County is they've been able to handle that pressure. They haven't, again, I've said it before, they haven't given up the catastrophic turnover that leads to easy buckets. And that time handling the pressure at the timeline, they end up getting a quality shot.
And Eden Peterson now 4 of 5 from the land of the free. There you see Coach Gazinski. If there's ever a coach weightlifting competition, I know who I'm betting on. Peterson, 6 points this quarter.
Always nice to him when I talk to him.
Oakland-Craig trying to beat the buzzer. Gazinski won't get one off. That's great defense by the Cougars, and they are hanging with the number 2 team in Class C2 as we head to the break. Oakland-Craig, the defending state champs, 17, Cross County 16. Halftime show next. This is NCN.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Wolf Auto with locations in Ogallala, Imperial, and Alliance, and by T&K Tire in Ogallala, locally owned and operated.
The race is on, and Speedy Mart at 5018 South Lincoln Avenue in York is your pit stop for victory. With 12 gas pumps, plus diesel and DEF for semis, showers and laundry for the public, and a new sales floor packed with more snacks than ever, we'll keep you fueled and fresh. Hungry? Grab a slice at our Valentino's Express Pizza. Cross the finish line with a smile, because at Speedy Mart, every stop takes first place.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Hebron Central Market, your locally owned grocery store in Hebron, a proud supporter of the Titans. And by News Channel Nebraska. Want to know which games we're televising each week? Follow us on X at NCN Sports. This broadcast is brought to you by Western Oil. Make your first and last stop to and from the game at your nearest Speedy Mart or good-to-go convenience stores today. And by News Channel Nebraska. Want to know which games we're televising each week? Follow us on X at NCN Sports.
Halftime here in Kearney. We're playing hockey at halftime. Alongside Lou Seeker, I'm Eric McKay.
Got swimming, you got wrestling in town, you got hockey going on. It's all sports at Kearney here.
That's a tough shot to make there. That's a tiny net that they're trying to get it into. Well, good luck, young man. Hey, we got Oakland-Craig up on Cross County, 17-16 at the break. 2 teams that are traveling west to get here, although one came a lot farther than the other did. We've got Oakland-Craig. There you see them, among the farthest east towns you'll see today. They're out of Burt County. Lovely part of the state, if you've never been. Meanwhile, Cross County, we talked about they're in Stromsburg and Polk County there. A number of other communities in there kind of melded together. both of them making the trip southwest to Kearney today. Gives you a sense of the statewide appeal of this showcase. Got some great games up later today as well, and these teams showing up pretty well so far. Oakland-Craig up by 1 at the break. And, this is the kind of thing, Lou, as we take a look at these teams here. There you see Cross County, again, a team that's made it to state 3 years in a row. But this is the kind of event that a lot of folks around girls basketball have been talking about for a while. Something that similar to the Heartland Hoops Classic that they do in Grand Island in February, but something that would be for girls basketball to help grow the sport. And the interest is there. The fact that you can get a team like Oakland-Craig to come out on a Saturday, less than 12 hours after they played in their hometown, and drive 3 hours to Kearney for a tournament like this, says a lot about just how successful this event is and what it means to the teams who are involved.
When you look at these teams that are playing today, I mean, everybody's pretty darn good. This is good basketball. This isn't just a nice little thing to, have girls on TV. These are good girls teams, good girls basketball players, and I think it's an exciting thing to have. I mean, I think it's an awesome thing. I'm glad we get to be part of it.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at our halftime highlights. Brought to you by Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Stunning engagement collections, exceptional diamonds, dazzling gemstones can be found at their Lincoln and Grand Island locations. Lou, I think this game is marked by how few shots we've seen.
Yeah.
Briar Ray had a great first quarter. Oakland-Craig shooting the ball really well, but they've only attempted 14 shots. They're 8 of 14. Cross County's been able to hit from outside, but I think both of these teams working deep into the shot clock, and I do think that's a tempo that plays more into Cross County's hands a little bit.
100%. If this game speeds up, it goes to Oakland-Craig. And I'm not saying Oakland-Craig likes playing racehorse basketball necessarily, but you see the pressure that they have been throwing at Cross County, and Cross County has handled it. The turnovers have largely come in the half court, not in the full court. They have not given up the transition buckets, and they've played good transition defense when those opportunities have risen. So I think it's absolutely 100% Cross County's half. If it continues, they'll have a chance to win.
The difference, you're seeing Oakland-Craig's highlights, all these shots right at the bucket. Cross County's are from outside. They have only made 1 2-point shot today. Every time that ball goes inside, Oakland-Craig is immediately swarming them and not allowing anything easy in the paint.
Yeah, jump shots are going to have to continue to fall for Cross County, because you're right, Oakland-Craig has taken the lane away. Also, Oakland-Craig gets a jumper there, but you're right, they've been in the low post a lot. And gets on Gudzinski there with the fadeaway.
Yeah.
So they've made some tough shots, but they like going inside, and they've kind of owned the paint in that first half.
Gudzinski, 4 points, 3 rebounds. Briar Ray, 7 points, 4 boards. No points in the second quarter, though, for her. And you've got 7 points for Eden Peterson. 6 of those came in the second. But the shooting numbers much better in Oakland-Craig's favor. 8 of 14 from the field. Cross County just 3 of 15. However, 8 of 10 at the line compared to just 0 and 2 for Oakland-Craig. More halftime show coming up. You're watching the Nebraska Girls Basketball Showcase on News Channel Nebraska.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring.
My experience at Sartor Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Sartor Heyman. I love it. Yeah, we would definitely recommend Sartor Heyman.
We're definitely coming back in the future.
We have a wedding band to buy. So.
We do, yes, for wedding bands. We'll be back for that.
Sartor Heyman Jewelers, downtown 12th and O, South Point Pavilions, and Grand Island.
Fuel your journey by starting at a Speedy Mart store near you. From the small communities in Nebraska to the larger cities, the staff at Speedy Marts are ready to serve you with food, fuel, and rewards. Save 5 cents per gallon with the Fuel Your Journey fill-up plus additional bonus savings. Download the app for mobile pay, offering customers the highest quality branded food and treats, fresh, ready, and convenient. Check out SpeedyMart.com for locations and job opportunities.
Our halftime show brought to you by RMV Construction. If you've got a construction project that needs built, RMV Construction is the company you need to call. Don't take my word for it. Take the state of Nebraska's word for it. Yeah, we're featuring the Nebraska Department of Transportation's brand new regional maintenance facility. It was built by RMV Construction. It's a DOT building. DOT's trusted RMV to build projects across the state, here in Kearney, out in Burwell, out in McCook as well. So if you've got a large facility that needs to be built, you got an office, some kind of building maintenance for the Nebraska Department of Transportation, or any type of project that can fit your needs, RMV Construction will combine the experience, the reliability, and the pride in their local communities to get the job done right. That's RMV Construction. They've got offices in Kearney and Lincoln. Trusted, local, proven. And a reminder, you can check us out online. Visit us on all the social media sites. Let us know where you're watching the game. We'll send you a shout-out on the air. At NCN Sports is the handle on all the various social medias. Lou Siefker checking his right now. He's got like 8 different burner accounts.
Yeah, it's I'm just seeing if there's any warrants out for me. That's my concern.
Lou's got a burner account. You don't know this. He's a very famous. It's like a hamster and I don't know what it is, but he seems to be very popular with the kids. Lou's really good at it. All right, we got 17-16 Oakland-Craig with the lead. Second half coming up. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
For over 40 years, Claybaugh Pharmacy has been your trusted, family-owned, full-service pharmacy. We provide traditional medical options, medical equipment, immunizations, and over-the-counter products. We take pride in going above and beyond to improve the health of our community. And to ensure you have a seamless experience, manage your profile and refills with a touch of the finger from home. Claybaugh Pharmacy in downtown Beatrice, your hometown family-owned pharmacy.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Memorial Community Hospital and Health System. Proudly supports the Fort Calhoun Pioneers. We're on your team providing quality care close to home. And by News Channel Nebraska. Follow us on X at NCN Sports.
Back at Kearney High, the Nebraska girls basketball showcase second half with Oakland-Craig, the number 2 team in Class C2, and a 1-point advantage on Cross County out of Class D1. Alongside Lou Siefker, Brandon Axman on the sidelines. I'm Eric McKay. So glad you could join us here for Game 3 of 8 on News Channel Nebraska. Loose ball foul there. That will be on Chloe Johnston.
Cross County doing a really nice job, I think, helping out on those dribble drives and forcing Oakland-Craig to pass the ball back out of the lane.
Drive and kick mishandled out of bounds. Cross County will take advantage.
Oakland-Craig, that's their 9th turnover. Cross County handled the ball well, 7 turnovers in the first half. So, again, if you can win that, limit those turnovers. Don't allow transition buckets. Continue to play patient offense, make those shots when they appear. You got a great chance here to win the ball game.
Oakland-Craig this year has been averaging about 16 turnovers a game. No doubt the one thing that Coach Kaczynski looks at as a thing to work on, although they steal the ball pretty well, as they did there.
I think tonight's one thing they want to do is get to the free throw line more in the second half.
Have yet to make a free throw today. Backing down, nice hesitation off the window. Oh. Come on, iron unkind. Ray the rebound. Tracked down by Oakland-Craig. They'll try it again.
That's when you feel like you did something wrong in your life when the shot falls around like that.
Wide open three finds the bottom for Hillary Ray, her first triple of the afternoon.
Well, if the Knights are able to make some three-point shots, knock down that perimeter, and force that defense out, that would be a great thing for Oakland-Craig.
Foul called on the double team. Cross County will inbound. Yeah, to your point, Lou, Oakland-Craig was 7 of 11 on 2-point shots in the first half, so they were getting it done inside. They start hitting from outside as well. That really overstretches the defense.
Absolutely.
Here's Waller up top. Interested to see what Coach Beauchart can cook up to get her maybe a bit more involved offensively. Oakland-Craig's been taking away everything inside. Here she starts on the perimeter. Now they find the late entry. Tries to force one up over 2 defenders and draws damage.
Waller did an excellent job there, just getting position. She backed Ray down in that, and it got all the way to the block. That was one of the first real quality low post touches for Cross County in this game.
Briar Ray called for the foul. That's her second. Adrienne Waller too strong on the free throw. Free throws are what have been keeping Cross County in this thing. A full 50% of their points have come from the charity stripe. And that continues to be the case. Waller with 3, Cross County with 17. That has them down 3 on the number 2 team in Class C2. Ray, ball reversal to the rack. Gosh, you feel like she can get that whenever she wants. Yeah. She is so good off the dribble.
Absolutely. Good body control and a strong player. A bit of a bump there, but, that bump a lot of times can take you off balance and make that shot tougher, but that'll right through that and make that one look easy.
Wraps up the three-point play, puts her in double figures. Tipped in transition, touched out of bounds. It will stay with Cross County.
We still got 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. It feels like this is an important time, though, for
Absolutely.
Cross County. You've got to keep this game close.
And foul called away from the ball. They're starting to pile up a bit for Oakland-Craig.
Gazinski.
That's Gazinski's third.
Yeah, that's number 3, so...
You got Gazinski and Carolyn Magnuson with 3. Briar Ray has 2. See what Cross County can do with it. Entry pass, Waller. Ray with the quick double. Forced it up. That's all you got to do if you're Cross County. Find a way to get the ball up.
Right. If we can see the replay, watch the rip. You saw the tail end of it. They're ripped through there. Strong move to the basket. And that's against that sort of post defense, you've got to be strong. Rips it through and gets that shot off into contact, gets to the free throw line, and there you go. Knock down free throws, young lady. This game can be very, very close if Cross County continues to do what we've seen the last few times.
That foul was called on Mosman. Her first. Waller 3 for 4 from the land of the 3 this quarter. Back to a 4-point game. Not for long. This time it's Hillary Ray drawing damage and getting to the line.
Well, that time Cross County slow getting back, and boy, Oakland-Craig burned them. Oakland-Craig moving the ball down the floor very quickly. And if you're Cross County, you got to be cognizant of that. They did such a great job in the first half getting back on defense and not allowing those numbers opportunities where Oakland-Craig beats them down the floor.
Ray completes the 3-point play. 6 points this quarter, 8 for the game. Cross County's got to talk it over. Oakland-Craig now their largest lead. They're up 7. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Husker Rehab, treating the cause of the pain, not just the symptoms. By Schaefer's, we are more than just TVs and appliances. And by Claybaugh Pharmacy, your locally owned hometown pharmacy.
Seven-point lead for Coach Scott Kaczynski's Oakland-Craig Knights. That's their largest of the game. Alongside Lou Siefker, Brandon Axman on the sidelines. I'm Eric McKay. Cross County trying to work against this Oakland-Craig zone. They get it inside, back out. Peterson wants 3. Got it. Eden Peterson, her first 3 of the contest. She's in double figures.
Big bucket there, and they did a good job getting back again.
Off-balance shot right back to Mosman. That's the second time she's been the benefactor of a lucky bounce. She'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely. You Get a rebound that close to the bucket and get the putback. Sometimes it's just being in the right place at the right time.
Mosman with 4. Her first one came on a pass that was tipped through the defender's hands to her on the left block. Cross County a little out of sorts here. That possession never really had a chance. Oakland-Craig will take over.
Now struggling to handle the basketball outside of the three-point line, and then a bad pass to turn it over. Only the second turnover for Cross County. That's, again, very huge, I think, to handle the ball well here in the second half.
Into the front court come the Knights. Largest lead has been 7. They're up 6, maybe more. That's a 2. Her foot was on the line. But Briar Ray has not missed this half. She's got 12, and Oakland-Craig's up 8.
As a product of inside out. Dribble penetration into the lane created an opening for the spot-up three-point shooter.
Danger zone time for the Cougars. High screen, Peterson. Waller trying to clear the lane. Great defense by Ray.
Yeah, Ray just kind of a wall there. Very difficult to get around or to shoot over.
Now Hillary Ray gives to Briar, trying to split the defense. Fouled on the floor. But she gets ahead of steam. You are not stopping her.
No. Not unless you have a death wish, right?
Exactly. Olive Peterson does not. She just fouled. She's got 2. Oakland-Craig gets a fresh shot clock halfway home in our third quarter. Dribble handoff, curling to the rack. Ray off the window. Beautifully run. Briar Ray, perfect from the field. 7 this quarter. She's got 14 for the game.
Yeah, great body control again. Just one of those athletes that make tough shots, or at least somewhat difficult shots, look very, very easy. Here we go.
Steal by Ray in transition. Gets the foul. She'll head back to the line. Our third quarter, by the way, brought to you by Husker Rehab, treating the cause of the pain, not just the symptoms. That's Olive Peterson's third.
And it's those type of turnovers that will turn this game. Are already down 10. Cross County can't afford those. You get Briar Ray at the free throw line. So those turnovers didn't happen in the first half. Starting to happen now as this game's drawing late.
Oakland-Craig's the kind of team that you have to try to keep from getting going, getting comfortable. Once they do, you can just start to feel the floodgates open a little bit. Ooh, missed everything on that second free throw. We saw last night a couple of threes from the volleyball line that I think were actually lob passes. Norfolk Catholic girls tried a couple of those. Maybe you can do that from the free throw line.
I think it's got to hit the rim, Eric.
Well, we'll find some reason in the rule book to make that happen. Oakland-Craig's largest lead now is swelled to 11. Cross County needs a bucket. Waller quickly quadruple teamed. That one doesn't go. Emma Anderson the rebound.
Peterson open on that weak side. Like to see her enter into the lane and get that pass out of that triple team.
Off the up fake, the drive, reach in. And if that's Peterson, that's her fourth. That is indeed the case. That's 4 on Olive Peterson. So the team leader in assists now in foul trouble. And Oakland-Craig now in the bonus. You talked about the Knights needing free throws. They're getting them here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I guarantee Coach Kaczynski talked about that at halftime. We've been getting the ball inside, but let's continue to be aggressive and play through contact. Try to get more free throws and get some of these cross-county players in some foul trouble.
Mia Thompson at the line for Oakland-Craig.
Yeah, generally, if you're the larger team and a team that's physical like Oakland-Craig, you want to spend some time at the free throw line.
Good perimeter defense there by Thompson. Eden Peterson the mishandle, and it goes back to the Knights. Wheels starting to wobble on the wagon for Cross County. They want to talk it over. We'll take a timeout as well. 33-22, Oakland-Craig with the lead. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Darling, I believe everything's gonna be all right. No need to worry because you got somebody on your side. We all need a fam, we all need a crew. When you're in a jam, don't know what to do. Just reach out your hand and we'll see you through. matter where you're at, we got your back. We got your back.
With a Medica health plan, you're not just covered, you're cared for. Anything for the floor, O Street Carpet has it and more. From little feet to little paws, to updates and overhauls. From soft and cozy to durable and resilient. From something that blends in or something that's different. From DIY to custom install, O Street Carpet can help you with it all. Whatever your needs are for the floor, O Street Carpet has it and more.
Oakland-Craig starting to pull away what was a 1-point lead at the half has now turned into an 11-point lead, an extended 16-6 run over the third quarter in lieu. A lot of it because of what they're doing defensively, forcing turnovers.
Yeah, they've been much more aggressive, I think, and been able to get some transition plays off those turnovers here in the second half.
Skipped up top, Hillary Ray. Looking for room. Past the double, galloping to the rim. That's well done. Ray perfect from the field this quarter. She's got 8 this quarter, 10 for the contest.
Knights starting to really get some quality looks and knocking those down and extending this lead, and now a travel.
4 turnovers for Cross County here in the third, as Oakland-Craig's lead continues to swell.
Oakland-Craig had 8 turnovers in the first half, only 1 here in the third quarter, so taking much better care of the basketball and certainly allowing them more opportunities on the offensive end.
Ray curls, gets past 2 defenders, follows the shot off the high window. No, fouled on the rebound. The personification of tenacity, Briar Ray.
Offensive rebounds are all about tenacity. I think Briar's just padding her stats out there, just getting a lot of offensive rebounds. I think I'll miss a couple here.
Pulling a, who was that, Ricky Davis, who intentionally missed a shot to get a triple-double that one time?
That's what makes Briar Ray such a great player, is she can do so many things well and play at that with that motor, that high energy player.
And again, you have to stress, basically 21 and 11 a game.
Yeah.
Or 20 and 11 a game from someone who's not 6'4". You know, she's I mean, certainly athletic, but just what she's able to do, the position she's able to find, just a game changer.
Again, I like the energy she plays with, but a very smart player as well.
They list her at 5'10". Finds a way to play much bigger than that, though. Now Cross County needs something good to happen. Nice up fake. Yeah. Beautifully done. Chloe Johnston's first bucket.
A fantastic up fake. Oakland-Craig going to stay, I think, with the Knights. They're trying to move the ball down the floor very quickly.
Now turnover. It'll be Cross County on defense. Still last touch by the Cougars. Gazinski, who was the player of the game for Oakland-Craig here last year at this showcase. Foul on the baseline.
Cross County and Knights are trying to take that baseline. You want to slide over there, put your foot on that end line, that baseline. Use that as an extra defender to force that play back inside.
Oakland-Craig in the bonus. You got Briar Ray, 5 of 6 from the free throw line this quarter. Again, the Knights were just 0 for 2 from the line in the first half. Much better here in the second. Briar Ray with 12 this quarter, 19 for the game. She has come alive. Another steal, but turned right back over on the travel. Mentioned last year the showcase, that was a 67-58 win for Oakland-Craig over Minden here last year. The Whippets. And I think that was kind of one of the, I mean, everybody knew Oakland-Craig was going to be good. You start beating teams like Minden on neutral floors. That was when people realized, oh, this is championship caliber again that Oakland-Craig has. And they proved that cutting down the nets in C2 last year. That one missed everything, and it'll be Oakland-Craig ball.
This perimeter shot's not falling now for the Cougars. And down 15, this is looking a little bleaker than you would like if you're a Cougar fan, but still a whole quarter and change here to play.
Looking on the perimeter, foul called there. This will send Oakland-Craig to the line once again. Fouls are starting to pile up. That's the fourth on Chloe Johnston. And so Magnuson will head to the line. 42% free throw shooter. I said it after she shot that one, by the way. So whatever happens, it's not on me.
We take a lot of responsibility here in this broadcast.
You know, I try not to. Second one good. Magnuson with 3 points.
Nice, just much more aggressive here at taking the ball at the basket. Not only getting some post and paint touches, but also just attacking the basket, attacking the defense. And now you've got a lot of cross-county players in some foul trouble.
Final minute, third quarter, cross-county. Going cross-court. Peterson. Brem feeding Webb. Tough shot. Oh, my! How about Beretta Webb unholstering one and heading to the line?
Yeah, watch the drive there, just kind of almost a hook shot there, but got that one to fall. Now a chance for the and one. A big bucket here, trying to trim into that lead.
Beretta Webb, just her first shot of the game. Misses the free throw, battle for the rebound, won by Ray. 11-second difference between shot and game clock. Ray pivots, kicks. Inside out once again. Now skip to Hillary Ray. Reverses course, draws damage. Boy, stopped on a dime there.
Hillary Ray has been one of those players that's been a lot more aggressive.
That fell on Hadley Larson in the game because of the foul trouble. That's her first.
How good is Hillary going to be? Only a sophomore?
Yeah.
See a lot of similarities between her and her sister.
13 free throws attempted. This will be the 14th after just 2 in the first half. You got to believe that was a point of emphasis at the break.
No question about it.
Hillary Ray's not missed a shot. Perfect from the field, perfect from the free throw line this quarter. Shot clock off for Cross County, who have seen things unravel a bit here in the third quarter. High screen for Peterson. Lobbing down low, mishandled. Saved by Oakland-Craig. That'll be the end of the third quarter. Knights have blown this game open. It was a 1-point game at the half. It's a 16-point game as we head to the fourth quarter. Oakland-Craig turning defense into offense. Inside, outside, Knights getting it done, and it's been Briar Ray. 12 points in the third quarter alone. And the number 2 team in Class C2 up 16 as we head to the fourth. This is NCN.
Nebraska Orthopedic Center, they provide comprehensive orthopedic health care. Their physicians are highly skilled in all areas of orthopedic and sports medicine, including spine surgery, foot and ankle, hand and upper extremities, fracture care, and total joint replacement. Their expertise includes the medical management of injuries through physical and rehabilitative methods or surgical intervention. To schedule an appointment or to learn more about Nebraska Orthopedic Center and their family of 25 physicians, go online to nebraskaortho.com. That's nebraskaortho.com. Nebraska Orthopedic Center is your healing destination.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Buffalo County Community Partners, because your life matters and help is always here. And by Midway Auto. For your next vehicle, go to thinkmidway.com.
Cross County was hanging with Oakland-Craig, and then the Ray sisters happened. Briar Ray and Hillary Ray combined for 22 points in that third quarter. And we've got a 16-point game as we start the fourth. Alongside Lou Siefker, Brandon Axman on the sidelines, I'm Eric McKay.
22 of the 25 points scored that quarter, and then of the 25 points, 10 at the free throw line. So exactly what we talked about. Coach Kaczynski stressing to be more aggressive and get some free throws attempted in that third quarter.
Entry pass. Here's Waller. Kicking out. They had one more pass for an open three. Missed it. Peterson will take from college range. Can't get the roll. Webb snares one. Back out for Peterson. Try number 2 short. Kaczynski the rebound. Off and running are the Knights. Ray in transition. Too soft on the touch. Peterson out with it. Now Oakland-Craig able to get a turnover. Off the window and good. That's Thompson.
Yeah, that happened quickly there. Off the rebound. Ball does not leave the backcourt, and a quick bucket for Oakland-Craig. They are extending this lead.
Now up 18. This was a 1-point game at the half. Now Cross County just trying to finish this game strong. Entry pass telegraphed and stolen. Thompson taking on 2 defenders. Left side blows past him. Thompson had not scored until the fourth quarter. She's got 4 in the final stanza.
Yeah, this game, we talked about the first half was Cross County style. This is definitely Oakland-Craig style. Getting steals, getting transition game going, and being much more physical in the half court.
Webb trapped, knocked out, stays with Cross County. Coach Bouchard wanted a foul, didn't get it. But Oakland-Craig, you see a couple of shots fall for them early in the third quarter. We talk about it so often, about how that makes things much more intense on the defensive side. You just pick things up defensively. And as good as they were already playing defensively, that made things really tough on Cross County.
Makes it easier to want to play defense when your shots are falling.
Here's Waller. Backs out, kicks up top for 3. Kaczynski the board. Cross County has struggled from deep today. Nice pass. Wow. In transition, Hillary Ray. 12 in the second half, 14 for the game.
Boy, when this team gets running, they look good, don't they? They pass the ball well. They run the floor well, run their lanes, space well. It's a good transition team.
Up ahead, trying to get to Peterson. Pass tip. Cross County will inbound with 23 to shoot. As Johnston returns to the game with 4 fouls. Cross County will talk it over. They call timeout. We do as well. Oakland-Craig rolling now up 22. You're watching the girls' Nebraska basketball showcase on News Channel Nebraska.
From the heart of Nebraska to across the state, RMV Construction is building more than just structures. We're building trust. RMV Construction has grown from humble beginnings to become a trusted name across central Nebraska and beyond. With unmatched craftsmanship, cutting-edge innovation, and an unwavering commitment to customer satisfaction, we deliver projects on time, on budget, and above expectations. Trusted, local, proven. RMV Construction in Kearney and Lincoln. Let's build your vision together. NCN Sports is brought to you by Buffalo County Fair. Save the date, July 22nd through the 27th for the Buffalo County Fair in Kearney. And by News Channel Nebraska. Want to know which games we're televising each week? Follow us on X at NCN Sports.
A lot of folks making the trip from Oakland to see their Oakland-Craig Knights play well here against Cross County. Stick around, folks, after the game. We'll be talking to our player of the game, brought to you by Nebraska Orthopedic Center.
How fun is Class C2 going to be down in Lincoln in March? Man, there's some good teams.
If you think you know who's going to win, I think you're insane. There are so many good teams. We talked about it last night in the Battle Creek Norfolk Catholic game. You've got Pender, who we'll see following this one. Elkhorn Valley still hasn't lost. Elmwood Murdoch. Hastings St. Cecilia's back playing well. I mean, this class is loaded for bear. And that tournament in Lincoln, there are going to be teams that miss out on the tournament, losing a district final that are championship caliber.
Yeah, there's a lot of good teams. It's good to see like Blue Bloods like Hastings St. Cecilia get back in there. So yeah, that's going to be a rugged Class C2 tournament.
We didn't even mention Crofton or Guardian Angels, by the way.
No.
Kaczynski wants 3, can't hit. Rebound tracked down by Johnston. The point is C2 is loaded, and whoever wins the championship will have, not that you don't earn it, but that one will be well earned.
Yeah. This Oakland-Craig team, I think, has got to be right up there with the best of them. They're playing great basketball right now. Really good here in the second half.
Entry pass to Ray, taken away, but a foul called, and Olive Peterson is fouled out of this contest. Did not score in the second half. Fouls out with 4. Coach Beauchart not liking the call, frustrated. It's been a frustrating half for Cross County, to be sure.
Yeah, 25-10 in the third quarter. That opened the game up for the Knights, but I think if you're Cross County, you got to feel pretty good about the way you played in the first half. Can you put it together for 4 quarters? That's something to work on here as the season is still only in January.
And we talked about it as Ray misses that one, rebound to Webb. We talked about how this is a learning experience. Cross County has been to state 3 straight years now. It has not gone well for them at state yet. Tough loss last year in the first round to Elkhorn Valley, who ended up as state runner-up. 3 years in a row they've been to state. 3 years in a row they have lost in the first round. Lost to Bishop Neumann by 21, lost to Crofton by 22, lost to Elkhorn Valley by 20. They'd like to see that get better. That's why you play games like this.
Absolutely. You don't get better by playing lesser teams. You get better by playing teams maybe a little bit better than you right now.
Tied up possession arrow. We'll give it back to Oakland-Craig on the alternating possession.
Turnovers have been a problem in the second half for the Cougars. That's number 9, 16 overall.
So Oakland-Craig. Gazinski drives, kicks. Magnuson off the up fake. Now Thompson from the elbow, can't drop it. Rebound yanked down by Peterson. Webb into the front court, halfway home, fourth quarter. Peterson got it. Nothing but the bottom from 3. Peterson's first making her last 4 attempts from beyond the arc.
Good job to square up and shoot that one with confidence.
Peterson with 13. That shot not there. Follow-up isn't either. Ray able to save it to Gazinski. The Knights will try it again. Briar Ray off the high window. How on earth did that shot drop?
Cross County fans wanted to travel there. Might have had a case there, shuffled their feet a little bit. But to your point, a high-arcing, difficult shot. That's what great players do. They make those tough shots.
Ray with 21 now. Webb surveying. Waller in the high post. From the nail, got it. Jumper falls for Adrienne Waller, someone who I think could be an X factor for Cross County the rest of this season.
Yeah, I like Waller's game. I liked the way she battled inside against some bigger players, but that's certainly, I think, a player to run your offense through.
Step through Ray off the window. What must the one-on-one games in these driveways be like? Timeout called. Oakland-Craig will take one as well. Oakland-Craig rolling here at the Nebraska Girls Basketball Showcase. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Whether we're talking commercial or residential plumbing, Lamel Plumbing is the place you call. Lamel provides 24-hour emergency service as well. Call them if you get in a tight spot. And as for their retail items, well, you got to check out some of their faucets, some of their kitchen items, and some of their bathroom items like their Onyx showers. And hey, say you got a digging job, you call Lamel Plumbing for that too. They've added a full-time crew for you, doing backhoe, trenching, and sewer work. Take that digging job off your list and have Lamel do it for you. That's Lamel Plumbing in Beatrice, now at their new location on North 7th Street in Beatrice.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Wolf Auto with locations in Ogallala, Imperial, and Alliance, and by T&K Tire in Ogallala, locally owned and operated.
The champs are here, the Class D1 champs, that is. Pender is here. We've got a lot of folks getting ready for some basketball. Actually, I don't think that's Pender. That's Broken Bow. Everybody wears the same colors, and it's hard to tell. That's Broken Bow, who you will see 2 games from now. Our next game will feature Pender against Millard North.
Interesting game.
How about that? Hey, folks, stick around, by the way. We'll have our post-game show coming up. That's brought to you by Custom Sports. talk to the winning head coach, talk to our player of the game, get you set for the rest of the day. Coach Beauchard, he gets his steps in when he's coaching.
Yeah.
He is active on the sidelines.
You're burning that Fitbit right up.
Absolutely.
There over there.
Chloe Johnston gives left side Webb. Ooh. Swatted, swallowed. Great play defensively by Magnuson. Into the front court, Gazinski surveys. There's that inside out again. Hillary Ray can't get the roll. Gazinski battling, bouncing, and it'll stay with Oakland-Craig. We got our postgame show coming up, brought to you by Custom Sports. Likely be talking to Coach Gazinski once again. Always good to hear from Coach.
Yeah, absolutely. Mentioned Pender coming up next. That's one of only two teams to beat this Oakland-Craig team. That was a battle of defending state champs with Pender in D1 and Oakland-Craig obviously last year in C2.
And by the way, might be a preview. I can only say might of the East Husker Conference Championship because you want to talk about loaded conferences?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. North Bend Central, Howells Dodge. But I'll tell you what, Oakland-Craig, they're going to be among the top seeds. Because the way they've been playing today, they've shown they are championship caliber once again. Hillary Ray, 16 in the second half.
Another shot there through, just scoop shot through contact. Such a, a team that handles the ball well and, plays with that reckless abandon, taking the ball inside, getting to the free throw line. Just everything they've done the second half is what this team, when they get going, very, very difficult to beat.
It's one of those times where I'm glad the tournament organizers picked the player of the game because between Breyer and Hillary Ray, that's a tough choice. Breyer with 21, Hillary Ray with 19.
Yeah, for sure.
17 of Hillary Ray's have come since the break. Transition triple there. Marissa Mosman, she's got 7. And a substitution timeout with 1:31 to go. We'll get some new players in. For Oakland-Craig, you've got Brinley Burton checking into the game. You've got Ella Brands checking into this. Chaos at the scorer's table. I think he was just trying to call a substitution timeout. There's Millard North from Class A. Millard North maybe ahead of schedule a bit in Class A. There's a lot of freshmen on that team. It's a young Millard North team. And Class A girls is going to be very fascinating again this year. I think in Class A, both girls and boys, a chance for the city of Lincoln to cut down some nets. Lincoln Southwest still unbeaten, got a big win last night over another unbeaten in Southeast. Lincoln North Star and girls have looked incredible so far. They're really, really good. But Millard North 7-3 coming into today. I think a lot of folks thought maybe a year away. I mean, they had a lot of talent coming back, but they have a fantastic freshman that you are going to want to see. This is a young team, a talented team that's keeping that history of Millard North girls basketball success going.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. I think a team, it's a good team right now, which could get a lot better. So, it's interesting when you got a team like Pender stepping up that big, that much in weight class, so to speak.
Right.
Going to be a fascinating matchup.
And I think for Millard North, it's an opportunity you take, right? It's a chance to go out, do a different kind of game, break up the season a little bit. It can be a bit of a grind in January. So you get a chance to play a really good team in a different class that you've never seen before on a neutral court. Why not?
And a really good team, too. The Pendragons are very good.
Good strong drive there. Beretta Webb with 4 points.
The Cougars not quitting here. They're playing hard.
Sabrina Roast kicks left side Brinley Burton. Outside Briley Aarons. Back to Roast. Marked defensively by Zadie von Hackowitz. High post Ella Brands. Trying to get everybody's name in. From the elbow. Sabrina Rost. What did they list her as? Because whatever it is, it's probably overstating. They list her at 5'2", the sophomore.
Yeah, that might be generous.
Here's Delaney Kramer. Up top, Von Hackowitz, the mishandle. 6 seconds between shot and game clock. Oakland-Craig will be improving to 11-2. Cross County will slip to 8-5. As the Cougars will be getting back to their regular schedule in the coming week. At the line is Beretta Webb. Look at Cross County the rest of the way after this. They get a few days off. They've got Twin River at home, at David City. Gets tough again. Dorchester, who's been very good in Class D2. Then Thayer Central, who we just saw prior to this game, before you get to that Crossroads Conference tournament in York. So a lot of games that are going to test their mettle here the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, no question.
Shot clock is off. Hip check foul called on Cross County. Zadie Von Hackowitz.
When you talk about good teams and what they do, you take a 1-point game. That's 25. Oakland-Craig just exploded here in the second half.
Off the inbound. Charlie Gazinski gets into the stat sheet from the volleyball line. Can't beat the buzzer, but that'll wrap it up. The final score, Oakland-Craig 62, Cross County 35. Post-game show coming up. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Kearney, Nebraska is the getaway you never knew you needed. With comfortable, premium lodging, eclectic shopping, and a variety of locally owned craft food and drink options, Kearney has something for everyone. By day, you'll find rich history, outdoor adventure, and some of America's most unique attractions. And by night, our many entertainment options, dazzling performances, and unique hangouts offer the perfect way to unwind. Visit Kearney. It's so much more than just in the middle.
I spend with purpose because I bank with purpose at Liberty First Credit Union. With my Liberty Plus checking account, I can earn extra cash just for spending on everyday things, like groceries, online or in-store purchases, and lunch. At Liberty First, anyone can join, so start earning money to spend on the things you love. Start banking with purpose. Start banking with Liberty First Credit Union.
Every team needs an MVP. And in Kearney, it's Speedy Mart at 1711 West 56th Street. Fuel up fast at our plenty of pumps. Then grab a winning snack or refreshing drink to keep you moving all day. Enjoy Chester's Chicken or Godfather's Pizza, plus all your favorite snacks and beverages inside. Friendly, energetic staff makes every visit a victory. Speedy Mart, your MVP for convenience, fueling up your busy day.
Hey, it's me, one of those students on the waiting list for a Teammates mentor. I've heard Teammates is so fun and awesome. You get to talk, laugh, play games, and hang out with a positive, caring adult once a week at school. Teammates helps students believe in themselves, and 97% of mentees are proud to be a part of it. I'd love to be one of those mentees, but we need more mentors. So if you got an hour a week to be someone a student like me can count on, go to teammates.org today. Join the team. Be a mentor.
And welcome back with the winning head coach, Scott Gazinski. Oakland-Craig, a dominant victory in game number 3 of the Nebraska Girls Basketball Showcase. Coach, it was a 1-point game at halftime. Things certainly changed after the break. What do you attribute that to?
I think the one thing that we talked about at halftime was being more patient with our half-court offense. We were taking a lot of quick shots, a lot of one-pass shots, a lot of no-pass shots. And when we started to do that, we started to score. And when we can score, we can press. And when we can press and speed the game up, that's usually when we're at our best.
Well, based on this performance and what you've seen so far this season, how are you feeling about postseason hopes come March and where this team is at currently in achieving that goal?
You know, there's still, I think 18 games to go if we get where we want to go. So we're not a finished product. We have to keep working. I think the goal of our team would be, to make it to the postseason, but you got to take it one game at a time. You can't overlook anybody, especially in our conference, because our conference is really hard.
Coach, thank you for the time, and best of luck with the rest of the season moving forward.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's bring in our Nebraska Orthopedic Center player of the game, Briar Ray. She was the offensive player, Sister Hillary, the defensive player. So first off, how do you feel that, representing with your sibling here in that contest? What is that like?
Yeah, it's really special. Me and my sister have been playing together for a long time, so getting these honors is pretty cool.
Well, looking at what you did tonight, or today I should say, what allowed you to make those 21 points and what was working for you out there?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we have some really good shooters on our team, like Booch, Hillary, Maya, and Caroline can get to the hoop so well. So, I mean, it opens up the lane a lot for me, so I'm able to get to the hoop because of my teammates, so thanks to them. And then also, my coaches set up a really good game plan for us to get it done.
Not the first time you've been here for the showcase. What's your take and how much do you enjoy coming out to Kearney and playing in something like this?
This is such a cool environment and just gets us ready for state. So, and especially playing these types of teams. They're tough teams always, so we know we always have to bring it in these types of environments. So it's really fun and definitely prepares us for the future.
Well, Briar, best of luck with the future, perhaps at that state environment in a few months down the line this season.
Thank you so much.
That is our player of the game, Briar Ray, 21 big points. Her sister, Hillary, the defensive player of the game. Eric, we're getting ready for Game 4, but before we do, back up to you.
Thank you, Brandon. That interview, again, brought to you by Nebraska Orthopedic Center, healing the cause of the pain. They are your healing destination. That's Lou Siefker. I'm Eric McKay, 21 points, 6 rebounds. She was held without a point in the second quarter. Really opened things up as Oakland-Craig got 45 in the second half.
Yeah, they really dominated. I like what Coach said about, when you speed the game up, what do you have to do to get to that point where you speed the game up? They just were more patient, worked the ball inside, and then you saw as the game progressed, they started being able to speed the game up, get out and run in transition, get easy buckets, get a lot of free throw opportunities. They're an excellent basketball team.
That they are, and let's show you how excellent in our top plays. Game number 3 of 8 here at the Nebraska Girls Basketball Showcase. Oakland-Craig, defending champs in Class C2, taking on Cross County. 3 straight trips to state. Trying to get a win, though. Trying to get a tough win on a neutral floor in Kearney. Hanging with Oakland-Craig early on, though. Briar Ray with the step through off the window. She had 7 points in the opening quarter. But Lou, Cross County did a nice job stepping up, hitting outside shots. Their defense really kind of turned into offense, let them hang with Oakland-Craig in this one.
Yeah, and I think they played good, pretty good post defense in that first half. And much like what Coach Kaczynski said about his team, I thought Cross County was patient in their offense, didn't take a lot of quick or unnecessary shots.
9-5 Oakland-Craig after one. Cross County starts to find it inside. Eden Peterson had 6 of her 7 first half points in the second quarter. Oakland-Craig, though, going inside, they were 7 of 11 on 2-point shots. But Cross County hitting a couple of big threes. Lou, Cougars hanging around. Oakland-Craig finding some plays, but the Cougars had to feel good about things going into the half as they only trailed by 1.
Well, I think the game plan was to keep it close and to keep that pace a little slower. And we'll see here in the second half that changes in Oakland-Craig's favor.
That it does. There you see Eden Peterson. She led the way for Cross County with 13, but Oakland-Craig opened things up. Shots falling from outside, shots dropping from inside. Briar Ray, our player of the game, 21 points and 6 rebounds for the Knights. Oakland-Craig puts up 25 in the third quarter. In the fourth, they keep the foot on the gas pedal. Off the turnover, the extra pass, Maya Thompson, the benefactor of the Briar Ray assist. Then Thompson again in transition, able to get one from the left side. Oakland-Craig scores 45 points, Lou, in the second half after getting just 17 in the first half.
Yeah, an explosion there in the second half. They played their game and really picked up that tempo and moved it up a notch.
Hillary Ray getting the bucket there. The Ray sisters combined for 40 for Oakland-Craig. Adrienne Waller had 7 points for Cross County, but not enough. Oakland-Craig gets the win over Cross County, 62-35, as they improve to 11-2.